Booneville has been noted for being a town that we've had cheese plants, we've had clothing factories, meat processing, we've got Northeast Community College. I throw that out because there's tremendous, these things just didn't happen by happenstance. A lot of time, work, and effort went into that by the people, local people that came in and lived and died here.
To understand why Jim Lamb, president of the Prentiss County Historical Preservation Society, says this, we have to go back over hundreds of years when Native Americans lived in what is now Prentiss County.
Tishomingo, the chief that was here then, Piamingo, of course, which is recognized, another Chickasaw in Tupelo in the Fair Park area. All of these were great leaders that made peace with the Americans back then and supported the Americans.
The Rails and Trails Museum explains that, telling the story of Chickasaw Indian chief and captain in the Army Jim Brown, who lived in East Prentiss County and whose commission was signed by our first president and General George Washington.
So they did have a lot to do with protecting the settlers and even some of the American troops back during that time.
Then it was years later that three men, B.B. Boone, G.W. Williams, and W.P. Curley, would buy Booneville from Chickasaw La Jolla.
Booneville was settled somewhere around 1853 by the Boone family and Booneville, which are relatives of Daniel Boone.
Rich in history, the museum showcases Booneville's history from the earliest settlers.
2 wagons. This is an old cotton utility wagon that was assembled here in Booneville in 1927.
To times of war.
The Union had just been issued revolving rifles, where there was a revolving cylinder instead of the old Springfields where you fired one round and then had to reload after each round was fired.
But as Billy Hester explains, life in Booneville has been so pleasant, and that's why he's never left.
Oh, well, certainly not all my life because I'm not dead yet.
It's where he had his first job at one of the 3 theaters in town.
I sold 985 sacks of popcorn.
Wow.
That day. I was tired.
It's where he attended college.
I was the first BSU president at Northeast. We started the BSU.
And it's where he's continued growing his family.
We celebrated our 60th wedding anniversary last year.
Take a moment and speak with residents like Lamb and Hester, and you'll find out history is on each corner in Booneville, whether it be at the Rails and Trails Museum, the town's hardware store, or even each historical marker. There's always something new to discover.